Job number one in regards to, in addition to securing a recruiting class, is of course putting together a coaching staff. Where do we think he stands there in regards to what he will want, who he will want to bring from Norman with him?
Yeah, so Sunday night, Matt Zenitz of On3 Sports reported that Alex Grinch is going to come with him as defensive coordinator, and also that Bill Biedenbaugh, the excellent offensive line coach, is going to accompany him. And I see those two, like those were the two most important hires because first off, Lincoln Riley, offensive mastermind. So the first natural question is who's the defensive coordinator, and so Alex Grinch, I think, really fits. He didn't solve everything with the Oklahoma defense, but it was certainly a lot better than it was under Mike Stoops. And Bedlam was lost not by the Oklahoma defense. The offense got shut down. Defense and special teams, both scored safety and a fumble recovery in the end zone. Defense really played well enough to win. It was the offense, and Lincoln Riley just didn't get enough consistency from the quarterback position this year. That's why Oklahoma didn't quite get over the hump and make it back to the Big 12 championship game. So, Grinch didn't figure everything out, but the defense was solid. And he has certainly upgraded Oklahoma's defense from the Mike Stoops standard. Now, some critics will say reasonably that's a low bar. So, we shouldn't throw a ticker tape parade for Alex Grinch, but he definitely did improve that defense. And now he goes to the Pac-12 where, the level of competition is not as robust as it is in the Big 12, going against Matt Campbell, Dave Aranda, Mike Gundy. That's a pretty good top tier in the Big 12, better than what exists in the current Pac-12. And then you add the fact, Mark, that Alex Grinch used to be Mike Leach's defensive coordinator at Washington State. So he knows the Pac-12 landscape, knows Pac-12 recruit. So I think Alex Grinch is a very solid defensive coordinator for Lincoln Riley. And then the other thing is that, USC, we're not going to have a stodgy old-time USC offense under Lincoln Riley, but the offensive line was one of the weaker position groups this season. It's been a long-standing point of annoyance that Clay Helton fielded soft teams with soft offensive lines that couldn't mash, couldn't lean on opponents late in games, couldn't hammer out tough yards on 3rd and 1, 4th and 2. And so with Bill Biedenbaugh coming over as offensive line coach, like that box gets checked as well. So defensive coordinator and O-line coach, for me, were the two most important assistant positions. And he has home run hires, home run people coming with him to USC. So Trojan fans should be very happy about the staff that's being assembled. There's a general sense that Riley's bringing a large of his Oklahoma staff to USC, and that should definitely work for the Trojans.